I'm on a mission to platinum every single Yakuza game in existence, and today we'll be getting the platinum for Yakuza 0, the first game of the timeline, not the first game released. According to the PSN Trophy Guide, this platinum is estimated to be a 7 out of 10 difficulty, requires 2 playthroughs, and is estimated to be 140 hours long. We start this story off by beating the out of a guy who owes the Japanese gang, Yakuza, money. We're then introduced to Kiryu, a Yakuza member, and we're quickly shown that Kiryu is not the one to play with. Damn. We meet up with the loan shark who hired us for the job initially. He pays Kiryu and they go their separate ways. For now. We get our first trophy welcoming us to 1988 Cabaret. Nostalgic for the 80s. Soon after we're introduced to the battle mechanics of the game. We're then introduced to our best friend and Yakuza brother Nishikiyama, or Nishiki for sure. We meet an old guy who teaches us that we need to spend money to upgrade our abilities. Eventually we reach a karaoke bar, only to get 90+ score on all songs for CP, and not the EDP type. They're completion points for the completion list this game has. And that will be going towards this trophy, where we have to complete all 374 challenges on said completion list. As you can tell, I wasn't good at this at the start. I'm not gonna lie. After we drink and sing our hearts out, we found out that the guy we beat up at the beginning of the game was dead. Soon we end up at the Dojima family headquarters. They say we were the last known person to be in contact with them. This is where Kiryu also finds out that he's been set up by the loan shark that paid us to beat up the guy initially. We learned that the place we beat the guy up at, the empty lot, is apparently an extremely important real estate lot for the Yakuza. The person who owns it gets a lot of power for some reason. In between everything, we learn a new combat style. W. We get to the Kazama family office where we talk to Nishiki and Osamu Kashiwagi, the captain of the Kazama family. At the end of the talk, Kiryu gets the bright idea to leave the Yakuza family life. And if you know anything about gangs, you know that you don't just get to leave when you feel like it. Kiryu goes to the Dojima office to leave the family, and naturally, they're not letting him without a fight. He fights through multiple waves of enemies until we get to our first ever boss fight against Kuze. But before that, we get another trophy for getting 5 or more play bonuses fighting a single enemy. Whip it good! Oh, I died. This is where the hard difficulty comes in, eh? I died. Oh my god. Please tell me I don't have to do all of it over again. No. Again? Now he has a knife? I'm literally one hit. I died. Oh my, please tell me I don't have to do it all over again. I didn't know anything about using energy drakes and such to heal, so this fight was harder than it needed to be. Thankfully, after an hour of fighting, my friend Yamate, the guy who got me into the Yakuza series, told me about the drinks I can use to regain health. With that information, I eventually beat everyone. Damn, he's jacked. Do I get my health back? No. Oh, I almost first tried him. I almost fucking first tried him. Let's go. Oh my fucking god. Afterwards, we meet a strange man named Tachibana, and that concludes chapter 1. Tachibana offers to wine and dine Kiryu, but he refuses. Shit, that was me? You wouldn't have to tell me twice. Kiryu goes to the Kazama family office and has a talk with Nishiki before meeting another strange man randomly on the street. This is Mr. Shakedown. I have to beat him once to get this trophy, but I also need to beat him 10 times for the completion list. God damn, he does damage. Do you encounter him randomly or something? And I just lost all my money. Nice. He promptly beats my ass, and as we're walking, we get another trophy for finding a telephone card. Who you gonna call? Pick up a telephone card. And another for upgrading my abilities. A wise investment. Eventually, I bump into these guys who are having trouble finding their producer, so they asked me to stand in for him. This is one of the 100 sub-stories I have to complete for all 3 of these trophies. In this story, I had to pretend to be a producer and answer every prompt correctly to pass. This ended with me beating up the actual producer, but hey, at least I got some money out of it. Where the fuck did he get a stick? I also did some evade training with the Rush Master in an empty parking lot. All I had to do was run around in a circle and drunk people had to try to hit me one to get a certain amount of money. This also counts towards the completion list. God damn. Oh! Oh! My goodness! The next day, Kiryu needed to find information on Tachibana real estate. And as I was searching, I learned a new combat style, Beast. Later, I came across one of my favorite sub-stories. This one is about a little boy who buys a video game only to have it stolen by someone. Then that person gets it stolen by someone else, and that person gets it stolen by somebody else. Eventually, we fight a Yakuza member who happens to be the little boy's dad. The dad stole it from the other guys because he knew his son wanted the game. It was a sweet story at the end. As I was collecting information, we meet Oda, a representative of Tachibana Real Estate. He pays off a man to leave his apartment, and of course the guy does. To get more information on Tachibana, I had to ask a group of homeless men. They all requested that I get them alcohol, and we got our next trophy for giving one of them a very expensive bottle of gold champagne. Rich taste. I got all of y'all your booze, now talk up. They say a whole lot of nothing, but they do point me towards the Champion District to get more information. I got jumped by the civilians of the Champion District, and after I beat their asses, they told me that Tachibana was trying to protect them from the Yakuza, not run them out like we initially thought. Then people just carried that shit around in their pockets, bro? What? Oda shows up and asks Kiryu what he's up to. He then calls Tachibana and tells him that if he wants to know more about Tachibana, then he can ask Tachibana himself. I took a little break from the story and played one of the many minigames this game had, Disco. Okay, Kiryu. And again, as you can probably tell, I was ass at this in the beginning. Also, I need to do all of the songs for 2 trophies. I suck. God damn. I got 1 star on easy difficulty. Kiryu has a talk with Tachibana about power and such, and we get a trophy for finishing chapter 2. I want to guess that he's gonna be the final boss. New allies, new foes. Complete chapter 2. Who is this? Pirate! Here we are introduced to Majima, a manager at a cabaret club in Sotenbori and our second protagonist. Every 2 chapters we will be switching between Kiryu and Majima. Majima talks to Sagawa, his boss, asking him to let him back into the Yakuza. He gives him a suitcase full of cash, but Sagawa trolls and asks for more money. We go undercover to the Odyssey to try and recruit one of the hostesses they had. While undercover, an interesting character appears. What the fuck? There is a half-naked man dancing on the stairs. What the fuck am I? We get to talk to a hostess, but soon after we're found out and asked to leave. Eventually, we find Dragon and Tiger, a weapons dealer. We'll be able to send out agents to get items for us. This will count towards the completion list and for a trophy. I did a sub-story where I had to pretend to be this girl's boyfriend to impress her dad. In the end, he knew it was fake all along, but didn't say anything to his daughter. He knew. He knew. Tell me a story. Complete 10 sub-stories. There was another sub-story about a little girl wanting some toys from the claw machine. I spent a few minutes getting her all of the toys she wanted, and in return, she decided to call Majima her daddy since she didn't have one. This one was really cute in my opinion. There's also these really stupid sub-stories where I have to save a woman's daughter from committing the pee-pee rituals for this cult. I genuinely have no words for it. After a few hours of doing sub-stories, we got our next trophy for watching a video. We start the chapter with a flashback on how Majima got kicked out of the Yakuza, lost his Yakuza brother, and how he lost his eye. Oh, that's how he lost his eye. A smooth criminal. Successfully negotiate ideals term with Yamagata. Sagawa calls us to meet with him, and here's where he gives us the mission to kill Makoto Makamura. Majima goes out with a girl to get more information on Makoto. She tells us that Makoto can be found at a massage parlor, so that's where we went. There was no one there at first, but after a little bit, a blind woman walked in. Majima couldn't hurt her, so he pretended to be a customer and got a massage. Eventually, Makoto interrupts the massage and we enter yet another boss fight. There's no way he was that easy. There's no way. He has to have another phase. A few Yakuza members walked in after our fight, and like the dumbass he is, he says Makoto, revealing that the blind girl was Makoto, which made them target her instead of him. What? She's Makoto! What? What did she do? How does she get involved with them? No. That's even worse. No. We then go through the sequence where we have to hide from the Yakuza by blending in with groups of people. After escaping the Yakuza, we end the chapter with Majima deciding whether or not he kills her as she's crying on his leg. A matter of life or death. Come on. Complete chapter 4. Bro, why would you end it like that? Back to Kiryu. We start this chapter off by getting him some new clothes for his new job as a real estate agent. I knew it was gonna be a pinstripe suit. I just knew it. This literally screams Yakuza. Hero of the story. Complete 40 sub-stories. We meet up with Oda to talk to one of the regulars. There's a miserable here where I have to choose all of the right dialogue options to impress the customer and Oda. After talking with them, we get our next trophy. Business Etiquette 101. Impress Oda with your perfect mayonnaise. As I was exploring, I ran into a fortune teller. She basically told me spoilers of what will happen in the future games like Yakuza Kiwami. I beat him! I beat him! I beat his ass! Oh my god! There we go, Mr. Shakedown Takedown! Defeat Mr. Shakedown for the first time. Call me. Go on a date with a girl you met at the telephone club. That's cool. Then introduced to the real estate Royale. It's basically just a passive way to make a lot of money for Kiryu. I go around buying buildings from different areas and the real estate kings of those areas challenge me to a fight of some sort. I beat their ass and they get kicked out of the area. They get to become my managers for the real estate business after I beat them. By the time I max everything out in the game, I get over 1 billion yen to play with per collection. This is the easiest way to make money in the game, and you better believe I abuse the hell out of it so I can max out my abilities and such. I'll just AFK and wait for the money to roll in. I could also send some to Majima and repeat. Naturally, we get our next trophy for getting started in real estate. Oh, President Kiryu. Get started with real estate Royale. We meet up with Nishiki at Sarina, and after a while, Oda comes in beaten to a pulp. Owano didn't take lightly to Kiryu leaving the Yakuza, and since Tachibana is also after the empty lot, it causes even more problems for everyone. I promptly go outside and beat their asses. Owano basically tells Kiryu to watch himself, because the Dojima family is going to be on his ass like grass from now on, because he wouldn't give up Tachibana's location. And that concludes chapter 5. Kiryu's next objective is to head to the empty lot, but first, we dance a bit with Miracle Johnson. He also becomes an advisor for my real estate team. We then head to the empty lot, have a talk with Tachibana, and he tells Kiryu to lay low for a while and head home. On our way home, we run into Mr. Moneybag, an uber wealthy man who shows us how to throw our money away. We need to throw away money for this trophy and for CP. Mr. Moneybags is where we can transfer money between Majima and Kiryu. I use this a lot in the endgame to send Majima a few billion yen every now and then to upgrade abilities and such. The next day, the Yakuza are looking for Kiryu with full force. We go through multiple waves of enemies and we're lured into a trap by one of Kuze's girls. Again, bro? I have to fight you again? We then meet up with Kuze for our second boss fight with him. Now you're just spamming, you bitch. Now you're just fucking spamming. Is he the real final boss? After beating his ass, we run into Owano. After the talk, Nishiki picks us up in a car and drives us somewhere far away from town. Only for this to happen. No. No. Nishiki has a gun pointed to Kiryu. And you're just gonna take his car? That's crazy. Of course, he can't kill his brother. This ends the chapter and we get our next trophy. Time to say goodbye. Complete chapter 6. My god. Oh my god. He didn't kill her. I knew he wouldn't. Good shit, Majima. We're back playing as Majima. Thankfully, he's the kind-hearted man we all thought he was, and he didn't kill Makoto like we thought he would in chapter 4. He takes her to an abandoned warehouse to hide her instead. Majima goes to the massage parlor to find Lee, but instead he finds a Chinese doctor who's currently taking care of Lee. He tells Majima that he'll find him at a mahjong parlor, so that's where we go. They talk about Makoto, but a fight happens because the Chinese guys think that Majima is trying to kill Lee. Afterwards, he goes to check up on Makoto. Majima offers to get her some takoyaki. There's a missable here where we have to let the takoyaki go cold. Oh, I got it. Best served cold. Take more than 15 minutes bringing the takoyaki. We get that trophy, but of course we get her a fresh new badge because no one deserves to eat full takoyaki. We're then introduced to the Cabaret Club. This is like real estate Royale for Kiryu, but with Majima. I had to basically assign a girl to a man with varying wealth statuses, such as poor, average, wealthy, and super wealthy. It's a very simple minigame that made Majima a lot of money. There are these 5-star managers that will come in every now and then to harass Majima and his workers. We have to beat all 5 to get 100% control of Sultan Bori's Cabaret clubs. A host of hostesses. Get started with Cabaret Club Czar. I did? Yeah, I trained her to level 3. What else does she need? After completing Yuki's final? Her customer service final? What is that? For every platinum hostess we get, we have to do special trainings for them, so they can be prepared when talking to the men that come in. You have to finish all of their trainings for this trophy and completion points. We get another trophy for getting 1,000 fans in any area. We continue on in the story, and Lee has the idea to replace Makoto with a body double. They'll kill her and pretend it's Makoto to get the Yakuza off their tail. Majima is obviously not okay with this plan, so him and Lee fight for another time. After the fight, Majima takes the clothes that the body double is supposed to wear and throws it in the trash, but a mysterious person takes it from there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh shit. 3 days later, Majima finds out that Makoto's body was found in the river. Who did that? Majima then gets a call from the person who did the deed, and that ends the chapter. We meet up with Nishitani, patriarch of the Kijin clan at the Grand. Majima talks to him for a bit about killing the girl and framing it to be Makoto, and after a while, you guys know how this goes. Sagawa was waiting for Majima in the office, and they also talk about the body. He's suspicious about it and questions Majima. Majima hurries to talk to Lee about it before Sagawa puts 2 and 2 together. Oh boy. Oh boy. The doctor that was taking care of Lee comes into the abandoned storage room, followed by the guys who've been watching Majima the entire time. And of course, there's another fight. Not this type of mission again. Afterwards, we go through another Makoto hiding sequence. Majima takes Makoto out to get to a van and escape. Only for this to happen. No, some shit's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. No, 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 no. No, no, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I knew it! No, bro! Oh my god! Oh my god! I knew it! I knew it! I fucking knew it! Oh my god, bro! Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god! When it all goes wrong. Complete chapter 8. Oh my god, dude! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh man. We start the chapter off with the Kiryu lookalike getting jumped by the Dojima goons. The entire family is on his ass, looking for anyone that resembles Kiryu and beating them up. They even set his apartment on fire. It's actually insane the lengths the Yakuza will go to. Kiryu doesn't know where he can go, so he hangs out at Public Park 3 until Rina comes and tells him he can seek shelter at Sarina. They talk for a little while, but the Dojima goons come in full force, looking for Kiryu. Damn. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god. No. Oh. We fight 2 rounds of enemies and eventually we end up at our 3rd Kuze boss fight. Yakuza is my top 3 game of the year. Top 3, 100%. I don't care if it came out in 2017. It's my game of the year. I beat your ass twice, bro. You're not gonna do shit. Come here. Fat-faced fuck. Oh, lordy, Michael Jordan. Again, bro. Every single time. Ass. Ooh. Flat on the ground. In the middle of everything, Tachibana comes and saves us from the Yakuza. Ooh. Damn. Tachibana. Hayaku. Aye, Captain. We go to an empty parking lot, waiting for the car we're going to switch to. All of a sudden, Tachibana doesn't feel well and passes out at the wheel. We start this chapter out by finding out that Tachibana's kidneys are extremely bad, and he needs to have blood transplants every so often. We follow Oda through Little Asia, a place accompanied by Asian immigrants. We go to meet the boss of Little Asia to see if we can hide out there. He basically says no, so we have to find somewhere else to hide. Tachibana tells us to hide out with the homeless at West Park, so that's where we go next. Once we're there, we find one of the homeless men we bought alcohol for, and he lets us hide out in his shed. The next day, Oda picks us up to go to Dojima family headquarters. Here, we meet second chairman of the Tojo clan, Takashi Nihara. Tachibana cuts to the chase and offers 500 million yen in return for Kiryu's safety. Oh shit, okay Kiryu. But of course, we can't be let off that easy. So we fight multiple waves of enemies to eventually escape the mansion. There's a missable here where I have to do 3 heat actions with Oda Tachibana. I have to reload this part like 4 times to get this trophy. It takes 2, let's go! Defeat 3 foes using co-op moves with Oda Tachibana. Damn, that took an hour. Got another trophy for throwing away money. Make it rain. Throw away money on the street. I spent some time collecting properties with Kiryu and getting miscellaneous trophies. The Promised Land. Get 100 share in any area. The glamorous life. Purchase the most expensive property. Jesus fucking Christ. I didn't know this. We built this city. Complete the real estate Royale storyline. We continue the story and Tachibana basically tells us that we have to go to Sotenbori for a visually impaired woman, the owner of the empty lot. Makoto? Oh shit. The big reveal. Complete chapter 10. A strange man took Makoto, and of course Majima takes the fall. He's tortured brutally, then let go to figure out who took Makoto. We rough up a few guys, and they tell us the guy we need to talk to is on Bishamon Bridge. Billiken introduces us to the Coliseum, a fighting arena we'll need to do for completion points. To get information from him, he tells us we need to complete and win 3 rounds of the Coliseum. Of course, they all go down easy and he tells us some information about Nishitani. We pretend to get arrested so we can get in a cell with Nishitani. Again, information isn't going to come easy, so we beat Nishitani in a fight and he tells us what we want to hear. He tells us that the nabber might be from Nikiro Consortium of the Tojo clan. The man is more than likely the head honcho of this underground operation, Masaru Serra himself. After the talk, it's revealed that Billiken has been shot by the cop who let us in, saying he would get paid 100 times more than Billiken was paying him currently. And we end this chapter with Nishitani being an absolute chad. We leave Sotenbori to go to Chameleon Grove, where Sarah is. There is a missable here where I have to break these 2 hidden safes to get 102 million yen out of them. They won't mind. Steal Nikyoko's consortium funds from their safe. We'll get to the top where we meet Sarah and there's a boss fight. He basically tells us that we're on the same side and it ends with Sagawa mistakenly shooting him. Shit. I knew some shit was gonna happen too, man. A familiar name. Complete chapter 12. Wow. Wow. Kiryu and Noda go to Chameleon Grove to get Makoto. We meet Usara and he hands her over. And of course, it's not going to be that easy of a pickup. We enter a car shootout and there's a missable here where I have to shoot a clown with an afro. Big hair in the crosshairs. All of this for a little lot? Jesus Christ. Bro, they even got a helicopter with a fucking rocket launcher. All of this for one person? For one little lot? It's insane. It took me a few tries, but eventually I got it. We got off the highway and head out for a bit in an empty parking garage. What? Oda reveals that his plan all along was to off Makoto. You fucking two-timing ass bitch. Oh. Makoto does a big brain strut and stabs him in the leg. It's revealed that Oda was the man that abducted and tortured her for months before selling her off to another gang. Oda explains himself as being a part of a gang that did odd jobs for cash. After selling Makoto, he met Tachibana and immediately felt that he needed to follow the man. They were watching a documentary one day and Tachibana reveals that the people in the documentary was his mother and little sister. After telling the story, they hear the Yakuza after them. Oda decides to try and hold them off as well as he could since his leg was fucked, and he wanted to be of some use before he died. Soon after, he met his fate. Yeah. R.I.P. Oda. We're back in Kamurocho, and Kiryu hides Makoto in the same place he hid out in, the shelter of his homeless friend. He goes to the hospital to check on Tachibana and update him on the situation. In the middle of the conversation, the Yakuza barge in and a huge fight starts. They escape, and after leaving Little Asia, Kiryu gets shot by a master assassin. And I'm not talking about Ezio. Oh boy, what are you gonna do, Tachibana? He wants Tachibana, so Tachibana surrenders so Kiryu can get to safety. Kiryu leaves Little Asia, and immediately he's met with Yakuza members and Nishiki. Nishiki decides to side with Kiryu, and an epic fight breaks out. Aww, that is so cute. Oh my god. We see that Tachibana is being tortured by Kuze. And we enter yet another Kuze boss fight. What is it, like the 4th time we fought him? After the fight, they try to take Tachibana out of there, but it was already too late. But before he dies, he gives very useful information. Apparently, it's Dojima who's behind everything, from framing Kiryu for the murder to getting the entire Yakuza family to go after the empty lot. In the end, Makoto and Tachibana were technically able to finally meet once again. Painful reunion. Complete chapter 14. Wow. Wow. Majima meets Shimano, a patriarch of the Shimano family. He basically says he ordered the hit on Makoto because he knew Majima wouldn't actually kill her, and in turn she would trust Majima more, and then he'll be able to get her to sell the empty lot to Shimano. After the attack, Majima heads to the Kasama family office. Here there's a Kashiwagi boss fight. After the fight, we're told to go to Serena to find Nishiki. We fight against Nishiki, and there's another missable here, where I have to miss the quick time event and let Reina hit me with the bottle. Hitting the bottle! Suffer the full force of Reina's attack. After the fight, Majima goes to the empty lot, figuring that he might as well see the place everyone is so hyped up on. As he's looking around, he looks up and finds a familiar face. Oh, that's how they ended? Come on, dude. Majima and Makoto get some takoyaki together, and they have a little talk. They talk briefly about how Makoto is going to get revenge on the Dojima family, but she doesn't let him in on all of the details. Makoto asks Majima for another takoyaki. Don't leave her, Majima. While he's getting it, she escapes. I remember asking myself why he left her alone in the first place, but I digress. Instead of being there, a homeless man told him to go to the rooftop of the empty lot in exchange for takoyaki. Majima heads back to the roof that he met Makoto at, but she's late. Soon he's attacked by some goons. They tell him that Makoto is meeting with the heads of the Dojima family right at that moment. Makoto talks with the head honcho himself, demanding that he brings the heads of the 3 people that murdered Tachibana, her brother. Makoto, bro. After fighting through a few waves of enemies, Majima runs after Makoto, but this happens. You're joking. You're fucking joking. What the absolute fuck? You fucking Frankenstein looking ass motherfucker. Sarah shows up to the party and he helps Majima get Makoto to the hospital. Lamb in the Lion's dead. Complete chapter 16. On the bright side of everything, Makoto's surgery was successful. On the downside, she's in a coma and there's no telling when she'll wake up. Sarah comes in and tells Majima that Makoto will be transferred somewhere else because it's not safe at the hospital. Fast forward a bit, Kiryu meets up with Sarah and Elder Chen in Little Asia. Sarah fills Kiryu in on what happened in the last few hours. Bro, I've beaten your ass 3 times, don't make it 4. Kiryu gets word that the Dojima family is attacking the Kazama family office, and we enter yet another boss fight with Kuze. After beating his ass for a 4th time, Kuze tells us to go to Nikyo Consortium, since that's where Shibusawa is. Kiryu and Majima fights through waves of enemies respectively, and eventually they reach the end where multiple boss fights occur. Majima fights Hawano, then Lao Gui for his final bosses. After beating Gui, Majima goes after Dojima, and luckily Sarah joins the party once again, saving Majima. Meanwhile, Kiryu is facing off with Sagawa. He shows that he has possession of Makoto and the only way for him to get her back is to beat him. So that's what we do. That was badass, bro. That was badass. Nishiki! Oh my god. Man. Kiryu's 1 punch away from killing Shibusawa, but he's stopped by Nishiki. Nishiki says a bullshit speech practically saying that we're better than that and blah blah blah. If it was up to me, Shibusawa would have been meeting Tachibana. Too soon?
災難だったな、堂島。阿波の菓子に久世東連の世良総裁を東上会本家若頭に指名する。
Wow. That was a good ass game. God damn. The credits are unskippable. You gotta love it. Okay. And that ends the story. It was really amazing being able to experience this. The story was amazing, combat was fluid, and Kiryu was as handsome as ever. Now that we're done with the story, here's a compilation of the miscellaneous trophies that took me over 100 hours to complete, as well as the platinum. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions on what I can do better in my videos, then leave it down in the comments below and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Damn. Amazing. Awakened and Unleashed. Complete the final chapter. I wasn't recording. Of course I wasn't, because I wasn't expecting that. RNG trophies are fucking shit. Anyways, lucky star, get a top 8 item from a dream machine. Oh, I was gonna get this shit fucking. I knew I was gonna get it too. You're still number 1. Max out the level of a platinum hostess. Walking on sunshine. Complete the Cabaret Club Czar storyline. Training and style. Complete 1 training mission with each master. Master style. Obtain all abilities for every style. When I wasn't recording. Again. I didn't expect this one to be the best weapon search. Whatever. Welcome to the jungle. Get the best weapon search results. Report. Cat Scratch Fever. Win 10 bets on 3-round tournaments at JCC. That took so long. That took so fucking long. Oh, I got it! Eye of the Dragon and Tiger. Obtain all equipment parts. I wasn't recording. Oh my god. Oh my god. I fucking did it. I did it. I did it, dude. I'm so sorry for not recording, guys. I thought it was gonna take me a few hours to do this, like how So Amon did. Oh my god. All sub stories done. Where's my trophy? Special for Amon defeated. Let's go. Defeat So and Amon. Next. Story of my life. Completed all sub stories. Oh man, oh man, oh man. That was a fight. That was a fight and a half. Generosity of strangers. After you become undisputed king of an area, get someone to light a cigarette for you on the street. What is harder? Defeat 30 or more opponents in end restaurant. What a plan. Play every minigame. I think I got it. Did I get it? Was it? Was it? This might be it. This might be it. I'm not gonna get my hopes up again. I did it. I think I did it. I think I just did it. Did I do it? Please. 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 Let's go. Perfectionist. Let's fucking go. Oh my fucking god. I did it. I fucking did it, bro. Oh, perfectionist, get 100% on your completion list. It's 1:08 in the morning. I have 3 trophies left for Yakuza. All I have left is to beat the Climax Battles, complete the story on main difficulty, and then we have the platinum. I am going to try my hardest to do these Climax Battles and not get mad. Let's see what happens. No! Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god. Oh my god, I was about to die. Remaining held 0, bro. I was about to die. Oh my god. I'm shaking. Oh my god. That was like my 3rd try after like a almost 2-week long break. Goodness gracious. Alright, we're done. Where's my trophy? Ultimate battles completed. Where's my trophy? Just beat it. Let's go. Complete all climax battles. Oh man, that took a few days, bro. God damn. Please, this is the platinum. The platinum. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I need to get past the credits, the unskippable credits. Oh my, wait, I can't skip the credits. Please. And where's the trophy? Where's my trophy? My trophy? Where is it? Trophy? There we go! Stuff of Legend! And then where it all began, baby! Oh my god! Thank god! Oh my god! My hands are fucking shaking! Oh! I can delete this game! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, bro, I'm done, bro, I'm done.